This is an evil game made by evil people. When I walked into the store and I saw this game, I thought there was no way it was as bad as everyone says, so I decided to buy it. As soon as I placed it on the counter, the aura changed. A thick fog flooded in and haunting bells signaled an end of times. The shadowy figure behind the register laid down a hooked finger upon the box and said, "That'll be $4.99, boss." When you start this game, you'll notice something cool. The music is actually really good. Also, the cutscenes last 5 times longer than they should.
We were lucky to get the Prime Minister out of there.
Yes, but we were just getting the politics sorted out.
But let's not talk about that. Nobody plays strategy games for the shitty story. That's why there's Fire Emblem fans. So how's the combat? Really bad. To complete a single turn, you must first choose to move, select the specific kind of movement you want, then confirm and repeat the same process with attacks you want to deal. Then, enjoy a beautifully animated cutscene, unless you disable them like a normal person. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have to do this multiple times, it gets tedious. The only fun part of this game is customizing your robot, and when you realize that, it turns away from being a strategy game and becomes a Barbie dress-up game instead. But I don't want to have to slog through aeons of annoying combat and cutscenes that last too long. I want my mech to be the prettiest princess at prom. Is that too much to ask for?